Hello to everyone, guys. Right now, I'm going live with these last minute picks and predictions. So I will try to keep you busy, entertained, and let's hope this is going to be a nice start. I'm really always hoping for a nice start. And we will have some really fun things to watch and really fun things to see. At this fight card, I got to say there were many weird odds, very weird odds, and when I was trying to see what's gonna go through which way, need to say that I was pretty much unsure, as some things have changed pretty much soon. Pretty much, like even the odd, for example, for Tuivasa versus Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane is gigantic favorite, which I do believe underestimating Tuivasa might not be the smartest move to go. It really isn't the smartest move, but that's the way it is. I mean, there are some things we can't change, right? I'm gonna start talking about the card. Okay, let's go. Tonight I'm covering RSFC, just to know. The first of all, Eileen Perez versus Stephanie Egger. I've got Stephanie Egger to win. -245. I think Egger submission gonna work well. I like Egger submission and I like Egger KO TKO. Let me see the odds. Egger KO TKO. Egger submission +225. Egger KO TKO +300. But I think Egger via submission sounds like the most probable option. I bet on Stephanie Egger to win, just to say. So in the case I haven't told you that, just to tell you that I already placed a bet on Stephanie Egger. It's a bit colder today, as well as you can see, but it's still nice weather. This is way better than extremely hot weather because I can't stand when it's too fucking hot. Now the next one is going to be the match. Hold on. Christian Quinones versus Khalid Taha. Still having Taha. I was thinking, but they're still looking pretty much okay, even at the scales. Not much of a difference. I'm gonna stay with my Taha to win. -115. Taha decision +200. I do believe this is pretty much okay. Just have to share a tweet quickly. Okay, I shared the tweet and we're continuing. The next fight that is going to inspire me is this one is really going to inspire me. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Gabriel Miranda. I have a bet on Benoit Saint-Denis, but Miranda could give him a hard fight. I mean, Saint-Denis is a tough guy, tough boy to deal with. Saint-Denis to win. -285. I have Saint-Denis to win via round 2. Saint-Denis winning round 2. If you really want to risk +400, then Saint-Denis submission round 2. Benoit Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis by submission round 2 +1600. That's if you want to risk. This is for you who want to risk and for you who don't want to risk. I have something for everybody. The next pick is the clash between Joaquin Buckley and Nasruddin Imavov. Now, Buckley is a heavy favorite. Sorry, heavy underdog. I still don't get why. I mean, the line should be closer. Imavov should be minus 150 maybe. Yeah, minus 150 maybe. That should be the odd on Imavov. That's how I see it. I mean, Imavov has greater chances to win, but I think fight not going the distance is going to work here. So Imavov versus Saint Denis, no distance. Minus 175, still staying. Let's say Imavov KO TKO round 2. This fight gonna end via KO TKO or something like that. First of all, let me see Imavov KO TKO. How much is that? I'm gonna tell you what I like and you will choose. Imavov KO TKO plus 180. Imavov KO TKO round 2. I also like that. Where is this? Imavov KO TKO plus 850. And I like Buckley KO TKO. I like that too. Where is Buckley KO TKO? I think this is a good opportunity because I don't see this fight going the distance. I really don't see it going the distance. And I'm sorry because I'm a bit early today. I know it's a bit early, but what can I say, guys? Early morning, I was unable to air. You probably know what was my reasons, and I had to work. I was having another job. Then Fares Ziam versus Michal Figlak. I bet on Figlak. Figlak to win minus 195. Figlak KO TKO. That's a massive odd. But I bet on Figlak to win. I didn't bet on Figlak KO TKO. Figlak to win. TKO KO plus 500. If you want to go on Ziam, go Ziam decision. If you want to bet on Ziam, I don't see Ziam finishing Figlak. Ziam decision plus 275. If you want to go with Ziam, this kind of a risk might actually pay out. Do believe this kind of a risk is pretty much a decent place to be. And now we are going to go with the next fight. We are slowly closing. We're slowly closing in. And let's go with Abu Sufyan Magomedov versus Dustin Stoltzfus. Now you're going to say I'm crazy. Stoltzfus to win. Plus 230. And this is because of the inside info that I'm getting from my coach that Abu Sufyan Magomedov is lurking around, not training seriously, etc. Stoltzfus, round 3. I have Stoltzfus via late stoppage. No, I need Stoltzfus via late stoppage, round 3. Round 3. Hold on. Round 3 KO TKO plus 5500. And I like Stoltzfus to win round 3. Plus 2200. I actually have Stoltzfus via late stoppage. Abu Sufyan Magomedov, he is not training seriously. His cardio is very much questionable. That's the fact we mustn't ignore. When you don't have good cardio, you know that everything starts from cardio in the world of mixed martial arts. You know that very well. I'm sure you know that very well. If you don't have good cardio, you're going to have a lot of problems. And that's the situation right here. Lack of cardio might really, really give you a hard time. You know that very well. And me, I'm also eager to say that I'm afraid of Abu Sufyan Magomedov's potential lack of cardio. The next one is Charles Jourdain versus Nathaniel Wood. Fight goes the distance. Jourdain versus Wood. Fight goes the distance. -1 to 5. Uh, Man, it's hard to say a winner. Really, so hard. Both looked okay. Wood is slight underdog, so Wood decision. I don't know, man. This is so hard fight to pick. Wood decision. +2 to 5. I like that, and I like Jourdain decision, but take a look. Jourdain decision +250. I like this fight to go the distance. I think this is a huge candidate for the fight of the night. I did break down play by play, so in the case you haven't watched, I'm encouraging you to watch. You can see what am I thinking about every single fight, and it's not that I'm hiding that from you. There's no reason to hide because you really are my die-hard fans, and I've got nothing but respect for such a great people who are following me, and for such a great people who are here with me on my voyage. I've got nothing but respect for you, so. Then we are going to go into the next fight. Jorno Aarons versus William Gomez. I have Gomez to win. I didn't bet on this fight though. Gomez to win -215. Gomez KO, TKO. But I didn't bet on this fight. I told you also which are my bets. Again, doesn't have to mean I'm right. Gomez, okay. +1 for all, but this could turn into a very competitive fight. Yeah, this could turn into a very, very competitive fight. I mean, Aarons is a tough guy to deal with. He is a tough cookie, and you might really have a hard time dealing with him. I really think he could give you a hard time. So everybody knows that. It's not that you're taking into exchange with an easy guy to deal with. No, you're not. He is brutally, brutally dangerous guy. Then we're gonna go to the next fight. Nasrat Hakparast versus John Makdessi. I've got Hakparast winning. Unfortunately, I got Hakparast via decision, so didn't bet, but Hakparast decision is my pick, and I think this is minus value, unfortunately. +130. It grows. It was +100. Hakparast decision +130. Sounds okay. Pretty much sounds okay to me. I really like this. Also, Roman Kopilov versus Alessio Di Chirico. The toughest fight on the whole card to predict. Because on one side, you've got Roman Kopilov, super unpredictable guy. On the other side, we got Alessio Di Chirico, another super unpredictable guy. And what happens when you put two super unpredictable guys in the same cage? What is going to happen? Well, a fireworks or nothing. Maybe they are going to have a good day in the office. Maybe they are going to have a bad day in the office. The Chirico is so unpredictable, just like Kopilov. I'm not sure about this fight at all. -110, -110, even odds. That's okay. Let me see. The Chirico versus Kopilov. Fight starts around 3. That's what I like about this one. But you never know. The Chirico is so unpredictable. -225. Let's say the Chirico to win -110. That's all I can offer. Kopilov can also win, but For this fight, I feel super uncomfortable when it comes to this fight. I would gladly fade it. Now, if you're asking me, would you fade this fight? Yes. Yes, I'd pass this. I just think this fight is too hard for betting, so I think I'm gonna pass. And then we have the next fight, the co-main event of the evening, Marvin Vettori versus Robert Whittaker. I'm a big Vettori fan, but unfortunately I have Whittaker winning. Whittaker to win, minus 215. Whittaker decision. I have Robert Whittaker winning via decision. Whittaker decision, how much is that? Minus 115, big shit. If we see an upset, just a big upset, then I say Vettori. I also like Vettori decision, but it sounds almost impossible. Yeah, he gave Israel Adesanya a hard time, but this is Robert Whittaker. He knows to fight the distance. He is a specialist at that. At least Robert Whittaker is a specialist when it comes to that aspect of the game. Plus 3-0. Yeah, plus 3-0 sounds like a great place. A great place to go, at least on my end. I really think this is a great place to go, and plus 3-0 sounds like a very much of a probable pick. At least to me in the first place, this sounds like an extremely probable pick to happen. I've got a €100 parlay on Buckley, Figlak, Nasrat, Gane, and Whittaker. What do you think? Well, Buckley is 50-50 fight. Anything can happen. Figlak, I bet on Figlak also. Nasrat, didn't bet on him, but I think he's gonna win. Gane, I agree. And Whittaker, I agree. I agree with Gane. Now, the main event of the evening, Gane to win, minus 540. I think Gane to win. That's the odd, right? What? It's even moving more. Minus 580. I've been studying him of he's gonna struggle with the movement and power of Buckley. I have no distance for that fight. I didn't pick a side in that fight, just no distance. Phil Hawes was walking him down. Yes, I remember that. That's exactly the reason why I have the fight not going the distance in that one. I have Gane to win round 4 because that's the only way to get a plus value. Gane to win round 4 plus 1000. Tai versus Gane, no distance. I think this is the safest bet here. Tai versus Gane, no distance. Again, this might go the distance. I'm not saying it can't, but I think Tai is gonna slow down if he doesn't knock him out early on. Tai needs an early stoppage. If you really wanna risk with Tai, I wouldn't recommend you that, but if you want to risk with Tai KO TKO round 1. That's the only thing that might make sense if you want to risk with Tai. But I wouldn't risk with Tai. I'd rather go with no distance or something like that. I didn't bet on this fight. Tai, Tuivasa, KO, TKO. Tuivasa wins round 1. Where is this? See this. How do you explain this? Can somebody please tell me? How do you explain this? Tuivasa to win KO TKO plus 1500 in round 1. Tuivasa to win round 1 plus 1600. How do you explain that? That's the only thing that makes sense with Tai Tuivasa. Anything other than that, doesn't make much sense to me. At least I don't see it, And this fight pass, I'm having it for a reason, man. You can really see and study a lot, but again, This fight, this fight is so fucking tricky. I mean, tricky in the like if you want to get plus value, you really need either a lot of luck or Gane is too heavy favorite, but I don't see Gane winning decision. Simply don't see him winning decision. Doesn't make much of a sense to me. I mean, Gane decision is okay, but is it really gonna go that way? Is it really gonna go that way? That's something I'm still wondering, and it's pretty much up and down, pretty much sticky situation for everybody. For example, Cyril Gane, he needs to fight wisely, fight smartly, and his opponent his opponent needs to be even smarter than him because Tuivasa might easily get knocked out if he is not smart enough. If he is not playing a wise game, he might get knocked out. Now, round robin, I'm gonna give you three pairs. Stolz Fuss to win, plus 2-3-0. Wood to win, plus 1-3-0. Hakparast decision, plus 1-3-0. Now let me recalculate how much money could this be. Okay, I'm gonna count on calculator. Let's say 100. Okay, 230. I'm counting something. No, it's 330 actually. Okay, I'm counting. It's a decent lot. I think that's a decent round robin. 100 to win, 1745. I think this is pretty much a decent odd for a round robin. Think this looks pretty much okay, at least on my end. Yeah, please, you can shoot in with questions if you have them. I wrote all the odds, so I wrote everything I mean, and yeah, pretty much wrote everything I meant. I'm now gonna work something because I have some obligations coming up, but feel free to ask me if you have any questions. I will go live. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for this perfect opportunity. Man, I'm working right now, checking out how's everything gonna go. Hey, hello, James. How's everything doing, my friend? Well, I'm waiting for this ceremonial vein. Man, this fight pass is pretty much awesome. I don't know, have you checked my mail on Twitter, but I sent you something, so I hope you've checked. I hope you've checked in. I sent you how nice things I have, and I'm really enjoying. I was watching the library. I'm good. No problem. I was rewatching the library whole morning, and man, I'm glad that I renewed membership. This fight pass is worth every single penny. Yeah, you can check it out. I sent you something really nice from UFC on Fight Pass. Something really, really nice. Something that really looks amazing. At least on my end, it looks amazing. So, how do you think about Fight Pass, mate? These are only some inserts. I have much more of them. By the way, how's Papi doing? Is he still doing naughty things to draw your attention? I think he still does. Yeah, sent you something. Pretty much nice things. Looks awesome. He behaving today still early. Ah, you think he is making a mess in the evening, right? Yeah, kinda comes normal. Great stuff with Fight Pass. Oh yeah, really great stuff. I'm glad I renewed my membership. So I'm just, I'm not a guy who's gonna brag around it, etc. I'm just, how to say, earlier I wasn't much about bragging because they updated some options for Serbia. For example, earlier you were unable to watch Dana White Contender Series. Now you can watch. Earlier you were unable to watch TUF. Now you can watch TUF. So there are many upgraded stuff for my state starting September 1st. And that's something that makes me so much happy. All right, we could have rewatched events, we could have watched prelims, we could have watched majority of stuff. But if there is one thing that inspires me, that's the fact that they allowed us. Yes, I will be covering RSFC. Yes, I have Fight Pass. I will. Yes, it's around, I believe, let me open to see when it exactly starts. Hold on a sec. Just to see when it starts exactly. RSFC starts in 3 hours and 33 minutes. Yes, I will cover it. Just message. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I replied. Thank you. Yeah, no probs. No probs. No probs, guys. No probs. I will add it. I will add it, guys. No probs about it. And I'm looking forward to that. Pretty much looking forward to it. 3 minutes 32 seconds, 31 actually. 3 hours 31 minutes until RSFC, 31 minutes until UFC Paris Veins. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for your endless support. I'm just sending one more message on Twitter. Yeah, I'm writing with James, but I'm still waiting, so... Hold on. Just sending you something. You know, when you have yearly package, it has its own advantages. All right, so are we having something different right now? Oh, Mendoza, Rubio, Lux, post-fight presser. What? Is this live? Oh. Oh, I didn't know this is live. This is so mighty. Oh, how are you? How are you? How's everything doing, bananas and grapes? Hey, Niall, how are you doing, man? Didn't change my picks. Same. Didn't change anything. But odds have moved. Eger is now minus 245. Pozdrav. Eger is now minus 245. Ares prenosim. Da, UFC je sutra, ja mislim. Tako? Ares večeras. Da, UFC da. Figlak, Eger and Benoit, but Benoit is now minus 285. Figlak is minus 195. He's sitting at the same spot. Večeras imaš Ares, a sutra UFC. Da. Ares, ova neka... Pa kako ću jedno i drugo, ne znam kako. Nisam kupio FNC jer se Bojković ne bije, Jurakić je prelinka. Ne znam kako gledam jedno i drugo. Idu paralelno, ne mogu, znaš, nemam 5 ekrana i na ovaj da stavim Fight Pass, na ovaj, ne znam kako da gledam. Probam nekako da povežem, ne znam. Imam samo 2 ekrana, to je problem. Jurakić je u prelimku, to bih gledao. Ali opet. So, these are my bets now. Figlak to win, Eger to win, Benoit to win. Znaš, samo ne znam kako to da izvedem, samo 2 ekrana imam, nemam ih 5. A bih gledao. Znaš ti nešto onog njegovog protivnika, onaj priložnik? Nemam puno informacija o njemu, ne znam kakav je. Znaš ti šta o njemu? Wow, this is so mighty. I'm going to place my bets later. What odds was your bet? Hold on. There you go. Yes. Koliko je na kladionicama? Nisam otvarao. Možda mi kažeš nešto više? Nisam stvarno otvarao. Yes, Nile. Figlak minus 195, Eger minus 205, and Benoit minus 245. Hold on. I need to check on the paper. Give me a second. But I think odds are pretty much okay. Hold on. Nema FNC, a? Yes, Nile. Figlak minus 195, Eger minus 245, and Benoit minus 285. Now, my odds were Figlak minus 195, Eger minus 205, and Benoit Saint-Denis minus 245. These were my odds. Šta kažeš, nema FNC, a? Da li ima na Meridijanu možda? Čak da vidim na Meridijanu da li nema. Da li me zezaš, brate? Ne. Ne, nemoj molim te da ne može. I'm watching something. Hold on. Oh shit, man. There's no FNC. What a shit, man. Ima ako odeš lično, oni će ti dati kvotu. Ovako online ne može. Bez veze. Baš bez veze. Yeah, it really sucks. Yeah, thank you now. Thanks for the endless support you're providing to me, friend. We're still waiting. Okay, switched off something. There's a nice show. Oh, Day versus Grant, Fight Island. That fight is still leaving the bitter taste in my mouth. I wanted Day to win so badly, but he didn't come to fruition that day. Day was, I don't know, he was out of his rocker that day. That was not him. I don't know what happened to him. He had a victory in that fight, but made a mistake, unfortunately. Dazed his opponent with a big right, but his opponent miraculously recovered. That's something that I didn't like. Okay, I'm here. UFC Paris. Bonjour. We have also RSFC. Don't forget about that. RSFC is a goated promotion. Don't forget about that, bananas and grapes. What's your pick for the first fight of the night? Stephanie Egger to win. She is the first fight. Egger to win, if you're asking for the UFC. And for others, yes, Stephanie Egger is the first fight. Hold on, let me see the card. Uh, yeah, Khalid. Stephanie Egger to win. Yep. Decision, of course. What odds is that? Decision? That's interesting. Egger decision. I didn't think of that. Let me see. Egger decision is plus. Oh, wow. Egger submission is plus 225. Egger KO TKO plus 300. I'm taking that all day. I was thinking decision gonna be plus 100 or something like that. Then decision makes sense. That is very massive odd though. Hence I see Egger via finish, but decision is great odd. And Egger finish is plus 300, I think. Yeah, KO TKO plus 300. What are the stats for this woman? I can't rubber Eggers fights, and I don't know the other one. Uh, Let me check that UFC fight stats. Hmm. Striking accuracy Stephanie Egger 53%. Takedown accuracy 46. Significant strikes landed per minute 1.90. Takedown average takedowns per 15 minutes 3.29. Takedown defense 33. Significant strikes absorbed per minute 1.75. Strike defense 52%. Average submissions attempted per 15 minutes 0.6. That is Stephanie Egger. I'm reading from UFC stats. And the other girl, let me see. Do they have some data? No, they don't. But I watched some of her. I was watching some of her fights. They don't have much of the info, but I was watching some of her fights, and from what I've seen, her submission defense is pretty much off point. That's what I can tell. But I think she's better striker than Egger, from what I've seen. Also, I think Egger offers better cardio. That's how I believe. That's how I see that fight. And for Egger, there you go, stats. Um, that is Egger stats. Hold on 1 second. I'll get back soon. Yes. Rain showering. I had to take care of the flowers. So here I am. Here I am. I had to take care of the flowers. Man, they still like to show these promotional call outs and such things. It's extremely funny at some point. Važi, važi. Okay, gonna weigh this presser and such things. 10 minutes left. Gonna look okay, at least on my end. Best trash talks. Alvarez and McGregor. That was a great title fight. It really was. Really was an awesome title fight. Jens McGregor was looking high in that fight. He was keeping his hands down. Also dropped Eddie Alvarez on his butt. Wayne's gonna get underway soon. Who do you got between Woods and Jordan? Oh, it's a tough fight to pick. Did you see Tank versus Teofimo is being negotiated? Yes, I did. Tough fight. I'm gonna go with Woods because he's the underdog, but I think that fight goes the distance. This is the great candidate for the fight of the night, according to my mind. I see it as a potential fight of the night. I really see it as a potential fight of the night. I'm going Wood. I think Jordan is overrated. Wood is the underdog. I'm like plus 130. That's a decent value to pick. Really decent value, if you ask me. Yes? Yes, my IQ is too. I watched Wood versus Casey Kenny recently. High volume of Wood will give Charles problems, and I don't see him hurting Wood that much. I think Wood can take a beating. If you're asking me, Wood can really take a beating. I really see Wood as a guy who can take a violent, serious beating. Really, he can take a violent, serious beating. I can guarantee you that. And again, Charles Jordan, he's got the power in his hands. But he's not gonna back down. He's also a pressure fighter. He also is a pressure fighter. I think they're hyping Chimev too much, though. I'm taking Buckley over Imo. I have that fight not going the distance. That is my prediction. Fight not going the distance. That's how I see it. No, not going the distance is my pick. That's the one and only way I can see that fight going. So many old school fights and such things. Hmm. Chuck Liddell. No, those were days. Those were fucking days, man. Who is second fight of the night? Uh, Second fight is Quinones Taha. Kali Taha versus Christian Quinones. Kali Taha versus Christian Quinones. Probably Taha decision, but not confident though. Didn't bet on that fight though. I got Christian. Odds are even, very much similar. Similar chances for the victory, but I'd go Taha potentially decision. Can't wait for it. Ceremonial Wayne gonna get underway right now. Sorry, cause I was not live early morning. I had to work, just to know. I had to work. I was, you know, typing on my PC. Next week I also have some work. But I'll try to go live at least for Wayne's. At least I will try. I got Christian. Well, anything is possible. Why are they hyping this guy Hamzat so much? This makes no sense at all. Okay, if he wins Nate, so what? Yes, he will defeat Nate and what? They really think he can take the title away. He's got good wrestling, but can't take the title away just with good wrestling, you know? How do you feel about Gomis versus Aarons? I mean, Aarons is a tough guy. Anything is possible, but I got Gomis winning. But again, pushing those guys to the main event early on in their UFC debuts, I wonder, are they mature enough for that? That's a serious decision. That's a very much of a serious decision to throw them to the wolves, if you know what am I talking about. Like being in the main event of the evening so early. Not saying main event, being in the main card. Sorry. I understand that Gomez he is fighting out of France, etc. But why they didn't put Benoit Saint Denis in the main card, for example? Benoit Saint Denis would have been way better for the main card, or Imavov versus Buckley. I don't know who is the matchmaker, but he was probably drunk when he was making those matches, when he was making those calls. God, Gomez to win either round one or round two. Well, makes sense. Makes sense, absolutely. Perfectly makes sense. Oh, this guy, The Rock. I don't like this guy, man. What is that guy looking in the UFC? He's just wasting time. That guy is a pure time waster of the UFC. Nosebleeds. No way I'm gonna watch that. Got Gomez to win. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. I therefore agree with that. You have to say. Yeah, it's a better resolution at least. Let's go. Aqua Arena. That's gonna be fun to see. Really much gonna be fun. Oh, let's go. Stephanie Egger versus Alien Perez. Stephanie Egger versus Eileen Fiona Perez. Hmm. Eileen Perez is looking relaxed. Oh, she's really having fun. Nice behavior. These ceremonial veins, I rarely follow them, but they're fun to see. They're really much fun to see. Let's see Stephanie Egger. Stephanie Egger, 7-3, fighting out of Switzerland. Judoka. La Steffi. Not hard to find her. La Steffi. She's looking pretty much normal. Oh, Egger is way taller. Look at this epic stare down. Bow. Let's go. Bow. Let's go. Man, Perez is dancing. I think she's gonna get floored. Now we got Christian Quinones versus Khalid Taha. Khalid Taha 13-4 1 contest. Quinones 17-3. Christian C 102. Taha to win. Taha to win. Taha decision. Khalid, Taha. This is the flag of Lebanon, I believe. Did Taha used to fight out of Germany before? I think yes. I think he did. I think he did, not sure though. Face off. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, that's good enough for me. Benoit Saint Denis 9-1, 1-0 contest against Gabriel Miranda 16-5. I think Benoit Saint Denis has this one. Hence, Miranda. Miranda is a tough guy to deal with, but a shoot boxer. But, man, what a quality of video. This is an awesome quality of video. Lad, grow a mustache like Gabriel Miranda. No, I hate mustache. You see, I have alopecia. I don't know whether you see. I have alopecia areata. So the best way for me is without a beard. You see, I have this because of consequences of meds and stress. And so when I don't have beard, people usually don't notice that. But I mean, there are some things we can't choose. Some things we can choose. Some things we can't. I didn't choose that. So Benoit Saint Denis is taking his shoes off and his clothes. UFC sucks. That's awesome. That's why I don't grow hair, because of this. See, I have alopecia areata. That's why. Joaquin Buckley versus Nasruddin Imavov. Imavov 11-3, Buckley 15-4. Humans 94. Of course, the crowd is not gonna love you, man. I mean, you're in France, fighting a French competitor, but you never know with this guy. He might actually pull this out. Joaquin Buckley looking very, very muscular. Oh, he's provoking the fans. I wouldn't do that if I was him. Buckley got the potential for a great fight. I don't see it going the distance. What do you say, Ginge? Or better question, what is Loki saying? What is Loki saying about that fight? That's what I would like to know. KO, definitely. So you and your dog agree on that. What is he doing when you're watching fights? Is he like sitting in front of a PC or something like that? Because my friend's cat, when you ignore her, she does like that. She sits in front of PC. She sits in front of PC, etc, etc. Some naughty things to draw attention. Imavov versus Buckley. Oh man, Imavov is so tall. Look how tall he is, man. I didn't know that Imavov is so tall. I was thinking he's 6'3", man. Farazian versus Michal Figlak. He will do his own thing and leave me to it. Normally, sometimes he watches with me. Oh, sometimes he watches. That's awesome. But that's interesting, you know? That's interesting when you say that he does his own things, you know, because if you ignore him, that might turn, you know, he might give you a hard time if you ignore him. Michal Figlak is ready. Now I got Fares, Ziam. If he sees lots of action, sometimes it winds him up. Really? That's outstanding. That's outstanding, man. Let's see Fares Ziam. 156 pounds. Figlak is like this, Ziam is. He will start rough play fighting. That's awesome. Figlak is smaller. I didn't know that Figlak is smaller. Now I got Abu Sufyan Magomedov versus Dustin Stoltz was yes changed. Basically, he copying what he sees. That's funny. Dustin Stoltz was 14-4 for Dustin Stoltz was. That's pretty much funny. Abu Sufyan Magomedov versus Dustin Stoltzfus. I mentioned before he got fantastic ground game for a dog. Yes, you did. Yes. Yes, you did. Jordan versus Nathaniel Wood. The Prospect MMA. Maybe you learned him. Maybe he was learning from his own boss. You say he's copying everything he sees. Maybe he saw something entertaining from you. Jordan 145.5. He worked out over time how to escape the R's. So he knows to escape the R's. Well, that's hard. You know, escaping the R's is very hard. Very clever boy. When I'm rolling with my boys in the gym, it's hard to escape the R's. Jarno Irons versus William Gomez. 10-2 William Gomez. Jarno Irons 13-3-1. Very clever boy. That's excellent, man. I'm glad because he is clever. Jarno Irons versus William Gomez. He rolls over on his back and flips over and then play bites. Man, that's pretty much funny. No. I'm actually having a hard time escaping darts. Escaping Anaconda is way easier for me, but escaping darts is tricky. I will try to get a recording. That would be fun. Gane. Joan Magdesi versus Nasrat Hakparast. Yeah, John McDessie versus Nasrat Hakparast coming up next. Nasrat Hakparast is ready. Now let's see what's happening with John McDessie. Hakparast and McDessie talking. Yeah, show. Yeah, show. McDessie is ignoring him. Now I got Alessio Di Chirico versus Roman Kopilov, hardest fight on the card for picks. I think nobody wanted to bet on this fight. Roman Kopilov 8-2-0. Roman Kopilov is a big guy, but don't worry about his opponent. Di Chirico is not looking strong and big, but believe me, he's so tough. There he comes, Alessio Di Chirico. Manzo Di Chirico. Not hard to find him on social media. Yeah, he's looking pretty normal. Look at him. Not much of a muscles. Normal looking guy. Kopilov is slightly taller. Robert Whittaker versus Marvin Vettori. 24-6 for Whittaker, 18-5-1 for Vettori. Vettori in the house. He's looking so ripped, man. Marvin Vettori, such a strong guy. Robert, the Reaper Whittaker, number one. He is the number one in the division. Robert the Reaper Whittaker. No, love. Vettori doesn't wanna shake hands. He is laughing. Whittaker for me too. Whittaker is like to shake hands, and Vettori is like, mm. Can see it being a war. Me too. I can see it being a war too. I will be live for maybe 5 more minutes until they announce Cyril Gane versus Tuivasa, but I can see it going into war, but I don't see Tuivasa knocking out this guy. Honestly, I don't think Tuivasa is gonna hit Gane very, very hard. Gane is like 250-pound Bulgarian cowboy when it comes to footwork. No, really. 250-pound Bulgarian cowboy when it comes to footwork. That's Cyril Gane. At that weight, anything possible. Only takes one. Yeah, only one shot, and Tai Tuivasa is heavier. He floored Derek Lewis, though. Anything is possible at that weight, that is true. Oh, these shoes, man. You know what am I scared of, honestly? Cyril Gane lives like an athlete. Cyril Gane is, how to say, he is a real athlete, but athlete. That kind of scares the shit out of me, and Cyril Gane is looking, how to say, he is training every day. Training is everything for that guy. A great Muay Thai, great striking. Also, ground game is okay. I mean, Cyril Gane's ground game is okay. He's especially good with leg locks. But again, Cyril Gane will try to keep it standing. His specialty is Muay Thai. He's training every single day, man. We will see how this is going to play out. Now the two are gonna square off. Tai, Tuivasa, 15-3. Bam Bam Tuivasa, knockout artist. I have this fight not going the distance, Ginge. That is my prediction. Like side pick would have been insanity due Cyril Gane is minus 580. But I have it not going the distance. Somebody gonna get floored here. Oh, look at this. Tuivasa's hugging everybody. Man, he has to cut to 265. Such a big man. Then we got Cyril Gane with his coach Fernand Lopez. Cyril Gane fighting in his hometown of Paris. He is Fernand Lopez's student. Such a big guy. This was from Cyril Gane and Tuivasa is. Oh man, so funny this was. Awesome, just awesome. Cyril Gane is speaking French. He is asking French or English. They're telling to him, like, speak whatever you want. We have a translator. Bisping is hosting the vein. Does Dana hate fans in Paris? Yes. He's telling in English too. Okay, this has been enough. I can't watch Bisping anymore. No, guys, no hate, but I don't like Bisping. You know that very well. I mean, you are my fans for a very long period of time. You know I'm not Bisping's fan. Everybody knows that. Not just you. Everybody who follows me knows that I'm not a fan of Mr. Biased Bisping. Vlad, if I win Euro Millions tonight, we will be in Paris tomorrow. Ooh, rock and roll, baby, rock and roll. Hey, I need to go now. And I will host Ares, just to know. Ares FC, I will go it live. I have Fight Pass. My sponsor paid annual membership for Fight Pass. So have a great day, everyone. And 2 p.m. Eastern Time, tune in. Let's go.